Hey people, it's me, Eco Chick, and I'm here with the Swim Up Fry, and we're getting ready to release them out into the great big wild. So here I am at the bridge near what's called Cuthbert Amphitheater, and right across the bridge here is a place called the Hayes Tree Garden, and it's a pretty neat place to come and learn about trees if you ever want to do that. But this is the place where we have the okay from the Fish and Wildlife to do our release trip, and so we come here usually every year with a whole lot of students, and this year it's just me and my husband too, and the little Swim Up Fry. So just want to take you here to remind you a tiny bit about what these little ones are going to be going through these next few months. So here they are in the bucket. They had a really great trip in the car. They enjoyed the music we were listening to, I think, and we were saying sweet words to them. And so yeah, they're going to be released out here just right beyond here in the shadows along the bank, and give them some places to hide. So in these last few weeks, we have been seeing them emerge, from their egg stage. They were at the eyed egg stage, and we watched them go through the alevin stage where they fed off their egg sacs for several weeks. And now they're at the fry stage, or the swim up fry. And so yeah, here they are. And they'll eat and grow, and head into that fourth stage called the par stage, and they'll have those marks. And our little ones have the beginnings of those marks already. From there, they'll continue to eat and grow, and then eventually that's when they'll start making their way into the Willamette and heading, hopefully, to the mouth of the Columbia, where they will go through the smoltification and turn into smolt. They'll be out in the ocean for a couple years, up to 5 even. And then at the adult stage, they'll start making their way back. Sniffing, and when they enter into the fresh water from the salt water, they start to change color and shape even. And eventually, they look kind of like this. These are some models that were made by my friend Lisa. And so, yeah, you might hear some predators in the background. That's not a good sign, but we'll do our best to help our little ones. So, yeah, here they are, adult-sized salmon. Hard to believe that our little tiny fry will be going through that. So, stay tuned for the next part of this release video. Hey people, it's me, Eco Chick, and I'm here at the Alton Baker Canal, and we're next to a place called the Cuthbert Amphitheater, and we're standing in the Hayes Tree Garden, and it's time to release the little Swim Up Fry. So yeah, I'm gonna walk us on down to the water and hopefully gently release these little ones into the creek. And yeah, so here we go. I have Samantha with me because she always comes on all of the release trips, and she likes to watch over what's happening here. Ooh, see a little bit of scat here. Oh, okay. A little bit of scat here next to the bank, I'm noticing. Probably some raccoon. Okay. I'm just gonna gently try to let a little bit of water go over here before I do that, so I don't murk up the water. A little tiny bit too full to do it gently. Maybe get it a little bit lower than that. They are starting to swim right away. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. There you go, little ones. Alright. So here they are, checking out their surroundings. Unfortunately, I muddied it up quite a bit, but they are super excited and they're just taking off right away. You can see them, their little bodies squiggling away. And yeah, looks like they're just trying to stick together. I kind of wondered about that. And so, yeah, so long, little fry. We wish you well in the big, big world and the big, big water. And yeah, this is Eco Chick signing out. Hey people, I'm, a curious sciencey kind of person, and so I do have my thermometer and I want to check the temperature of this water just to see where we're at. I know that we were at 53 in our tank, so I'm going to just go ahead and let this sit in the water for a moment if I can get it to stay. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a little pH test and a little ammonia test because I just am real curious how it's doing here at this waterway. Ah, look at that, almost perfect. One drop. is 3 drops. Upside down, do 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. And this is the one I definitely want to show you. And the ammonia is really just more for my curiosity. So I'm going to let this mix for just a moment. And I just set this down in the water, but I do have to send in a paper that tells the Fish and Wildlife that we released our fish here. And so I will be letting them know that we released here at the stream near the Willamette River, and I released 184 little swim up fry. And I'll tell them that today is the 28th of November, and that's when we did it, and that we received our eggs on the 23rd of October. Those are the main things they need to know. A couple other things like my name and things like that. So if you look here, our pH is looking perfect, 7.0. So that looks just terrific. So I know that we're at least giving our little salmon a test, a good test of life there with good water quality. I want to remind you of the phases that we saw our little fry go through, and today was the day that they were swim up fry. Just a little bit more than 1,550. I think it was 1,584 or something like that. And so, yeah, so this is the release. And I'm going to take a look at that thermometer, just see how we're doing there. And it is about 50 degrees. So the water is 50 degrees, slightly colder than the tank, but it's within the range that salmon really like. And so this is some cold, clean, clear water for our salmon to start their journey off into the big, wide world. Big wide water. And again, this is EcoChick signing out.